Leveraging your message, the art and strategy of repurposed content. So I'm going to go through some various websites, and I'm going to tell you, and I structured this kind of an interesting way, I think. It's different than I normally do it, because I want to tell you about these companies that I think are fantastic resources, and then I'm going to tie that into how you use that, okay? Rather than giving you a bunch of kind of task lists to do and then saying, oh, by the way, this is a great website. So we're going to go that direction, okay? So the first thing is Rev.com. Rev.com is unbelievable. Here's what they do. They will take your audio file, if you do podcasts or anything like that, if you have video, anything like that, and they will transcribe it into written form for $1 a minute. So if you got a 30-minute show, $30, and they've given you an ebook that you can sell. They deliver it to you in an editable format, in a PDF or in a Word doc, and they do it in 24 hours. Okay, and they're amazing. Thank you. And the other thing they do, two more things. Rev.com will also do subtitling on videos. So now your video can have a written element, which can help some people. And they also do translation into 35 languages, including certified translations. So they can do legal documents. They can do, all kinds of. So you don't have to worry that you're going to get some shoddy translation. They guarantee their work 100%, and it's fantastic. So Rev.com. Next one, Handbrake. This is a way to convert video that maybe is on your CD, on your DVDs. You can take it directly from the DVD, drag it into Handbrake, and convert it into MP4 files that you can now stream to your audience digitally. You don't have to sell them DVDs anymore. You don't have to package them. You don't have to have them duplicated. You're into the streaming world, which is where you need to be. Audacity is an audio editing program, free. Okay. Oh, by the way, Handbrake was free. I didn't mention that. Free. I love free. This one's free as well. Audacity, it's pretty much the pro's choice. Everybody uses Audacity. If you don't already have it, you should go get it at this website. And you can use it to create your MP3s. So you're going to have your, again, we're going to talk about how do you leverage these things. We're going to get to that in a second. But right now I'm going to tell you, you want to take the audio file off your video and turn that into an MP3. So now they can listen to it instead of having to watch it. Okay, you're going to want to do the idea of having somebody narrate your book, or possibly get somebody to do that for you if you don't want to do that yourself. Turn that into an MP3. So you're going to start to leverage all of your content. Yes?
Might be a dumb question. What's
Never.
the difference between MP3 and MP4?
Yes, MP3s are audio files that are streaming audio. MP4 are streaming video files. Okay? So that's what the difference between... Yes. MP3, that's streaming audio. That's like when you get music from iTunes or anything like that, you get MP3s. MP4s are high-quality, high-def digital video files that can just be viewed online. Yes, sir?
Am I correct in saying you can download Audacity right off the computer?
Yeah, you sure can. You download it, install it on your computer, and it's an application just like Photoshop or something else. Yeah, and all these links, by the way, are in the handouts that you're going to get at the end, so if you don't have time to write them down. So Fiverr. How many people know about Fiverr? Okay, almost everybody. So I'll barely touch on this. But what's great about Fiverr, a lot of people get stuck on one thing they've used it for. You can get your book edited there. You can get your cover graphics designed there. You can have somebody do a voiceover so they can read your book for you there. It's super inexpensive because everybody's very competitive there. They have ratings. You can tell who's good, who's not good. So you can go in there and kind of get anything you want done very, very inexpensively. So if you have nowhere else to turn, go to Fiverr and check it out. Next one, Amazon Web Services, particularly Amazon S3, right? How many people know about Amazon S3? All right, let me tell you why this is so important for you. Amazon S3 has the name Amazon in it, right? We all know who they are. This is their servers. This is where they store everything. There are whole companies that are built on Amazon S3, on web services, okay? What you can do, you already have Amazon accounts, I'm sure. If you go to that website and click sign up, it's going to say, do you already have an Amazon account? If you do, click here. And then it goes, boink, great, you now have an Amazon Web Services account. Well, what does that do for you? It's going to look like a programmer's nightmare. Okay, I'll tell you that. Now, a little shameless plug. If you do decide to use our company Revisit, one of the things we teach you in our training is how to tame this wild beast. Okay, it's really simple once you know, but so you can just get the training if nothing else. So Amazon Web Services is a place, it's like a server, just like you have your website on. And it's a place where you're going to be able to upload those MP4s and those MP3s and any other files you want and stream them to your customers. They stream it, and that's important. You don't want to watch, your customer doesn't want to watch a video that stutters and stammers and that they have to wait an hour for it to download. You want it to stream in. So it's all buffering in. They click play, and it goes, zoom, and it just starts playing beautifully. Okay? They're so robust because it's Amazon, they can handle it. Okay? They can handle hundreds and thousands of people at the same time watching the same video. Okay? Here's the best thing of all. How much does that cost?
Nothing.
Well, here's a recent receipt. You can see Inbox Revisit. We have lots and lots and lots and lots of video tutorials that we give people to train them to do all kinds of things. And then take a look right there. That's how much my bill was last month.
I have my entire course on that. Yet to pay $1.
Oh, really? I know, right?
Never.
So it's pennies, folks. You don't need to be using, and I don't want to disparage anybody, but I just want you guys to be put on the right path. Vimeo and all these other places that are charging you a lot of money, I will guarantee you, the most of them, they're doing this for you. They're just putting it on Amazon. Okay? I'm serious. So, yeah, you guys need to be on Amazon S3. Just get it. You can start uploading stuff there. Yes?
Yesterday we heard that YouTube is often blocked in corporate servers.
Right.
And Vimeo is a little more forgiving. How about Amazon?
So that's the beauty of it. So Amazon is essentially a link to, like, let's say you have a video on there. You're going to have a video page, a web page that says, you know, it's going to be a video player. Okay? It's only a web page. So it's not a service like YouTube. It's not anything else. It's just you're going to create a web page that streams in video. So it shouldn't be blocked by anybody because it's just a web page. Yeah. It's also here's the other thing. Amazon Web Services is a secure server. Okay, so it's going to give you an HTTPS URL. And a couple things come with that. You get the security of that, but you also know that it doesn't get indexed on the search engines. So when you start making products that you're going to sell, you don't want people to be able to go in and exploit those. Okay? You don't want it to be showing up on Google and go, well, wait a minute, that guy charged me $20 for this video, but here it is on Google. Okay? So it's not being indexed by the search engines, and you can monetize it. Okay? So it's very important. Kunaki. All right, now we're going to go a little bit sideways here, but we're still in the kind of audio-video business. But this is not entirely a digital product, because this is CDs and DVDs. They are not a dead technology yet. They are very soon to be a dead technology. I have a laptop right there that does not have any way to insert any kind of disk into it. Okay? That's going away, just so you know. So don't invest in CDs and DVDs. That's why Kunaki is important, because you don't have to make an investment. This is like print on demand for CDs and DVDs. Now, two things I love about this. I used them before I started having a company that did digital products, and I sold DVDs and CDs. I did get pirated very terribly from that because people will just rip them and put them on the internet, and that's a whole other can of worms we won't get into. But their service is spectacular. They charge you $1 to make the disc. Well, it's not just a disc. It's a disc in a case with a cover you designed in a jewel case, completely shrink-wrapped, like you would buy it if you went to Target. And then they stick it in an envelope and mail it anywhere in the world for $4.30. So for $5.30, it's fulfilled. And it's all on demand. So all you have to do, if you want to have CDs or DVDs as part of your thing, because some people still want that, right? So if your market still wants that, use Kunaki, set it up, forget about it. Anybody who orders it goes through them, they fulfill it, and your money just shows up in your account. So I love Kunaki for that. Sadly, they will be out of business soon. Yes?
So do they also serve as your, are they also the shop? Are they also the shopping cart? So the customer goes through them? And
Yeah, I can't remember because it's been a few years since I've been doing Kunaki. It seems like they do go into a Kunaki cart. That's what it seems like to me, yeah. I think so. But maybe there's more than one choice there. I'm not really sure. Canva.com. Anybody know about Canva? A few of you? Canva's fantastic. Here's what we get to do on Canva. If you guys are familiar with Keynote or PowerPoint, right, you know how easy it is to create something graphically beautiful, right? You can put in fonts, you can drag in photos, everything snaps in the lines and looks great, and you can make a beautiful presentation or whatever. So Canva is an online graphic interface that's basically like Keynote or PowerPoint online, except they realize that you don't always just want to make slides. Sometimes you just want to make a cool picture for social media. Or sometimes you want to make a booklet or you might want to make a slide presentation, or whatever you want to make. So they let you format any size you want. They even give you pre-formatted templates. So I want this to be a Twitter post. Here's the perfect size for a Twitter post. I want this to be a Facebook post. Here's the perfect size for Facebook. Then you go in. You can upload your own pictures, or you can buy one of theirs. That's their business model. If you use one of their stock photos, it costs $1. Okay? They have a lot of stuff on there that's just $1. You might see something perfect. But you can drag in your own. Drag and drop. So you put in your own photos. You put in your own text. Here's the beauty of this. They also export as PDF, including the links. So you can go to Canva, make a beautiful document, and Laura Stack is here, and she doesn't probably know this, but I built one of her products in Canva. I went in there and created the whole product and put in the links and everything, and exported it as a PDF and put it on Revisit, and that's how I built it, because it's just fantastic. And I can do it on the road and away from my computer if I want to. Yes, sir?
What about the JPEGs?
It does export as images, yeah. It exports as images. PNGs only? Okay, PNGs. And you can convert those. So the other great thing about Canva.com, free. Love that, right? And the other thing, cloud storage. So anytime I want, from any web browser, I go to Canva, I log in, and all the things I've created are still there, and I can go in and edit them, or I can add on to them. So once I've made a booklet, if I want to make new pages that look like the old pages, they're just there, and they're stored in the cloud for free.
Can I add one?
Yes.
To that? So I have an assistant. She can actually, I can share it with her, so she can edit what I've created and finish it.
That's right. Fantastic. That's right. So your whole team can have access to this. Yes, sir.
You know, and if are you allowed to resell products that are created there?
Yes, no problem. Yeah, you own them. Yeah. Definitely.
Create graphics for.
Yeah, even their stock photos, it's a commercial license you're getting from those. So yeah, you're good. So an e-course. Now I'm going to promote Revisit here amongst the other things that I'm talking about because we do something very interesting and it's very fast and easy. And because you're all NSA members, if you don't already know, Revisit is a partner of the NSA, which means our basic plan is free for you. Okay, so I'm not selling you anything. I'm just saying go on to Revisit and get your plan started. Why is it important for e-courses? Because you can take what you already have. If you all had books like I saw, imagine this. Whatever your book's called, we'll call it My Great Book. Okay? You're now going to call it My Great E-Course. And all you do is take the exact same book you already have, and when the customer buys it, now called an e-course, they get Chapter 1. And at the end of Chapter 1, there's a page that says, click here to take the test to unlock Chapter 2. And you set up a quiz, and they go through the quiz, and they have to pass at a grade that you've set, 90%, 100%, whatever you say. And when they unlock Chapter 2, guess what's at the end? Click here to take a test to unlock Chapter 3. On and on and on till the end. And when you get to the end, you can give them a final exam. And if they pass that, they unlock whatever you want. A web badge that says, I'm a certified Laura Stack instructor, right? Or maybe a half-hour phone call with John Wee, right? So it's a really great way to take what you already have and leverage it into an e-course. You can charge more money for it because whatever that cookie at the end of the road is valuable. And they will learn your content. This is very important. Again, we're back to learning modalities, okay? They need to learn and absorb your content. Now, on Revisit, you don't have to stick to a book. It could be watch my video, then take the quiz. It could be listen to my audio, then take the quiz. It doesn't matter because we're a multimedia platform. It can be a mix. Yes, it can. It can be a combination of those things. So whatever your Chapter 1 or Module 1, whatever you want to call it is, I'm just telling you that it could just be Chapter 1 of your book. But it can be whatever you want. Take a quiz, unlock the next thing. And at the end of the day, they've learned your material because they can't get to the end of the book unless they learned it. And if they learn it, they're going to have impact, right? Because you taught them something. What are they going to do if they get impact from what they learned from you? They're going to tell other people about it. So this is a really important strategy. Yes?
Let's say, to use your example, you decide at the end of the program you're going to give them a certificate or something. Can the certificate be loaded there at the end of it? And
Absolutely.
get it?
Yeah, absolutely. So, and as a fact, that's what we have done for some people. And some people we've put in like a Google form at the end. Here's what's interesting about a Google form. They get to the end of their thing, and it says, click here to enter your name as a graduate. Because now, when they do that on a Google form, if you guys are familiar with that, Google Forms are free. You can set up a cool little like survey kind of thing or whatever. But you can also put in a box that just says enter your email, enter your name, and click boink. when it clicks boink, Google sends you an email that says, hey, somebody just graduated your course. And now you can respond with whatever you want. Set up a meeting, set up a face-to-face thing, whatever you want, right? So part of the graduation could be they could get something they can download, but a part of it could just be they get a connection with you, whatever you want to give them. Yes?
So my book is 6 shortcuts.
Okay.
So I don't want to necessarily just replicate the book in the e-course. So those tests, are those multiple choice, or can you do something?
They are,
If I wanted to put a case study
yes.
something.
The quiz generator that Revisit provides you, you can use anything you want, but we provided one that's already templated, and it's very easy to just input the information. It is a multiple choice, but it can be true and false, yes or no. It can be multiple choice, like you can give them a list of things, which of these is the right thing, whatever. So yeah, but it is essentially they're going to click through that test. And you write the questions, you write the answers, and set it all up. Okay, it's very easy. Okay, is that good for everybody? Yeah? Excellent. All right, next one up. So one of the things you can use to create digital products very effectively is online learning tools. So you need to capture your screen as you're teaching them something, okay? So we do a lot of those in our company. We sit down at the computer and we say, here's how you do it, and you just step them through it. It's super easy, right? Because you're doing it in real time. So you just hit record, and you go through it, and you talk at the same time, and then at the end you go boink, and it comes out in MP4, and you stick it online. It's super easy, okay? So the tools you want to do that with, if you're on a Mac, definitely get ScreenFlow. Very inexpensive, fantastic program. As a matter of fact, ScreenFlow is such a great program, because I am on a Mac, that is now my video editor. It's great. It's got transitions. It's easy to use. It's easier to use than iMovie or anything else. You can drag in photos and put those into your video. You can drag in other video clips and use those in. You can edit them and clip them, and you can do transparency. You can do all this cool stuff, okay? And then you export it, and the export options are publish to YouTube, publish to whatever, export as an MP4. So fantastic program. I think it's like $99. Is it $99? So highly recommended. Camtasia I haven't used since the 90s because I'm not on a PC. However, I know it's a great, great program. I did use it back in the day. It was great then, and it's obviously much improved now. So if you're on a PC, you might do. Do they have a Mac version finally? Okay, great. So I think they're a little more expensive, around $350 or something like that. Are they $99 now? You should be doing up this for me. I know. She's got a wealth. I'm glad you're in the front. Another one is Jing. Now, this is a little bit of a side thing of this, but you're going to want to know Jing if you do any kind of training. Here's what I use Jing for. Jing is a company that lets you do that screen recording, okay? For free, you can create up to 5-minute long videos, and you can store, 2 gigabytes of stuff at a time. You can delete them when you don't need them anymore. But here's why it's great. Anytime I want, for customer support, if any of you have ever gotten customer support from me, you'll probably see that I go, oh, look, I made a video for you. Just check it out. And I'll go right into the video, and, the video comes up on your screen and says, hey, Gita, I did this for you. I just wanted to show you exactly what your problem was. So you want to go to here. You want to click on this. You want to do this and this and this. I hope that helps. Let me know. Yeah, right? And that's phenomenal. I don't even have to type it. It's easier for me than typing it. I don't want to type, okay, go to File, drop down, go to Edit. I don't want to. I just want to go click here, go this, whatever.
And
yes.
You can use it to onboard your staff. So you do it once, you record it, you're done. Then you
That's
have to
right.
train them again. They train each other. It's awesome.
It's fantastic. Yeah. So
They
you can share it. Yeah, it's an online video. It stores the video for you. It gives you a link and says, put this link in the email and send it to the person you want to watch this video. For free. Did I mention it was free? It's free. I love free. All right.
Download that video?
They cannot download the video because it's a Flash-based video that they make, so they just watch it. And whenever you want, as I start to see my 2 gigabytes kind of filling up, I just look back and go, well, I sent that guy a tutorial 2 months ago. He doesn't need anymore, and I delete it. So if you want, you can pay. That's where their business model is. You can pay for more storage, and you can keep all this stuff. Or you could ScreenFlow it. Again, we should just be doing this together. No, you're excellent. I love you. All right, next cool tool you need to know about. You all have books. Some of you have books that were written before the digital revolution. That's not an insult. Facebook's only been around, since 2006. So it wasn't that long ago that we all had books, and now we don't have the digital files to those books. And I get a lot of people who say, well, my book was printed or a publisher made it. I don't have the files. What do I do? So I want to introduce you to bound book scanning. Bound book scanning, you send them your book. You can pay a little more to say, send me back the book in the same condition I sent it to you. So if it's an antique book or something like that. Or you can pay a lot less and say, cut it apart. But here's what they do. They take your book, they chop the spine off, they scan every single page with optical character recognition. They send you back an editable file that you can use. It's super inexpensive. It's something like, I want to say, so again, you're taking your book and you're going to turn it into an ebook. You're probably going to invest maybe less than $50. It's going to cost, I think it's like $30 plus like 4 cents a page or something like that. So you just kind of do the math ahead of time, but it's a no-brainer. You'll make that back on your first couple of sales. So bound book scanning, we've used them and we think they're fantastic. Okay? So you see what we're doing here, but we're leveraging everything you guys have. So if you've got this, you need to go this way. And these are the tools that are going to get you there fast and easy. That's right. They're going to send you an editable document. So you can take it into Word or whatever. And I think they send it to you in like 3 different formats, like a text file and a Word file and a PDF. And it's just like, wow, I don't know. I don't get it. It's awesome. All right. Createspace, we probably all know about that. The reason I bring Createspace into here is because it's print on demand. You still have people, it's much like CDs and DVDs, you still need to give people what they want. So once you have that digital file, you can upload it to Createspace and make a physical book on demand. Yes?
There is a little problem with Createspace. People are saying, I must have heard this, but because I'm an editor, he said that he has had some Createspace and you'll be reading a book and it'll be somebody else's when you turn the page.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that. All right, so scratch that.
Don't scratch that. I used Createspace, and it's probably the best customer service I've ever had. They're always there. They always answer. It's always a person.
Well, I've used it too.
Yeah.
And I've loved it too, but my editor said,
That's good to know.
It's terrible when somebody buys your book.
Yeah, can you imagine? All right, well, that's good to know. That's something to look out for, so we definitely want to keep an eye out for that. But what I like about it is being able to leverage your digital assets into a physical book. So whether it's Createspace or another one, print on demand is something you need to consider as well so that you are hitting all the content modalities. So what if you're starting from scratch? How many people in here have none of these things? A few of you? All right. I get that all the time. They're like, I'm going to do it. I'm almost there. I'm thinking about something. I haven't done it yet. I'm writing a book. I've been writing a book for 20 years. I haven't quite finished it yet. So this is going to be 5 strategies to fast track that very first product. Okay? Get ready for this. This is pretty cool. Number 1,